George was amputed with one leg when he was born, but he never let his weakness dominate him. He used to do all his work by himself and also helped his father in the fields. If anyone needed help, George would be the first to help. Once their crops were attacked by the locusts, who destroyed all the crops of the village, causing great distress to everyone. After the crops were destroyed, the conditions of George's house became very bad. He needed to do some work to improve the financial conditions of his house. He thought of going to the city for work. When he left for the city the next day, he didn't know what he would do. But there was no other option left for him in the village. When he reached there, no one gave him work due to his disabled leg. For 2 to 3 days, he kept looking for work, and on finding no opportunities after being tired, he slept on the side of the road. When he woke up in the morning, a beggar said to him, "No one will give you work due to your amputated leg. So man, you should take the advantage of your disability and start begging like me, as there is no hard work required for this and you will earn a lot of money." But George said that I am a farmer and I am not afraid of hard work. Working hard is in my blood. If God wills, I will be able to find some work. An elderly man standing there heard George's words and said, "Will you work for me? I am also sick and unable to work for many days. You just have to take care of my work." As the elder man used to deliver vegetables from door to door, this work was difficult for George because continuous walking from one place to another was required. But he agreed, and next day he started going door to door to deliver all the vegetables. He was in a lot of pain, but he didn't give up and continued to work with all his heart and efforts for a whole month. After a month, the elder man gave him a flower and advised him to go and plant this flower in his fields, and said, "Then you will see its magic. You are a very hard-working man, and to test you, I gave you this job of delivering vegetables. Now this is your reward." After returning to the village, when George planted the flower in his fields, he was very surprised and happy. On seeing the good harvest in the field next morning, George's father asked him that how this happened in just a night. When he told everything to his father, he said, "Don't mention this flower to anyone. Otherwise, everyone in the village will try to steal the flower and we don't know what is in anyone's heart. But my dear son, you should go and plant this flower in everyone's crops so they can live happy life as well." George did the same. He went to everyone's field at night without telling anyone and planted flowers there. The next morning, everyone's crops was even better than before. The people of the village were surprised to see all this in the morning. That how did everything get right overnight? Then one day, while working in the fields, George put a flower petal in his mouth and his leg healed in a way that he doesn't feel pain anymore. George understood that this magical flower could heal any person in pain. So he began to use this flower to serve people rightly.